Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 41, that Moses served three cities. That Moses severed three cities on this side, Jordan, toward the sun rising, that the slayer might flee hither, which should kill his neighbor unawares, and hated him not in times past, and that fleeing unto one of these cities he might live.
Right, and he might live. What is this area called? What is this area called? Say it loud, say it loud. You said? The city of refuge. Okay, the city of refuge. Right, so if someone were to kill somebody unawares, not on purpose, they flee to the city until the matter's been heard and everything has been settled, and then you can come back. Okay? And if they don't get settled, then you got to stay out there until that priest that was that priest at that point in time, till he passed on. And the new priest come into power. Now you can come back. But if the situation gets settled, then you can come back. But at that, you stay in the city of refuge. Right? It's a place you can go and nobody can bring judgment upon you. All right? This is if you slay somebody, unawares or unintentionally. Because if somebody is slain, their family member is called the Avenger. Right? When they say the Avenger, they're not talking about X-Men and Marvel Comics and all that. The Avenger was someone that would come back and say, okay, you mess with my family, I'm coming to mess with you. Right? Remember back in the days growing up, we used to go get beef. You'll get what? Your brother. If you got one, right? Or you got an older brother or something, you say, I'm going to get my brothers. We're going to settle this one, right? That's when you have beef. When you go with your crew. Well, the same thing with us, right? We went in our law, in our society, we went and got the next of kin or some part of the family, and then they would come and avenge the situation. All right, read.
Verse 43. Naming Bezer in the wilderness in the plain country of the Reubenites, and Ramoth, and Gilead, and of the Gadites, and of Golan, and Bashan, of the Manassites. And this is the law which Moses set before the children of Israel. These are the testimonies and the statutes and the judgments which Moses spoke unto the Israel.
Right, which Moses spoke to the children of Israel. This is the law. So now, not just your next of kin, but sometimes your sons, right, will avenge your foes. That's right. Okay. Let's take a quick look at that. Give me a apocrypha. Oh, it's like 30. That was 3, right? 30. And then 3. Oh, 3 and 30. There you go. 3 and 30. 30. Right? Where it says, question 5. No, 30. 30? Oh, sorry. You will get to the point with 6 or you start at 1? All right. Right. 6. Let's start with 1.
The book of Sirach, chapter 30, verse 1. He that loveth his son causes him to often to feel the rod,
right?
That he may have joy of him in the end.
Right. So if you love your son, what do? You discipline your son. You have him often feel the rod. You know, often you will chastise. Because that chastising of your son corrects him. But if you don't correct your son, he's gonna go like a wild tree, like a wild plant. Right? You gotta tame it. All right. If you don't tame your son, he's gonna grow wild. Then you be looking at him now, why is cat so wild? Well, have you been disciplined? That's the answer to that question. Right?
He that chastiseth his son shall have joy in him, and shall rejoice of him among his acquaintance.
Read on.
He that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy.
Does what?
He that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy.
Read on.
And before his friends he shall rejoice of him.
Right, he grieve your enemies. Why? Because now your enemies got you to deal with, and now got you and your son to deal with. That's right. Because your son got your back. Okay? That's the way the son is supposed to be risen. To pick up your battles. Okay? Read on.
Though his father died, yet he is as though he were not dead.
Right. Come on.
For he hath left one behind him, what that is like himself.
Right. So you're like father and son. You leave one behind you that he continues in what you were doing. How can he do that? You got to teach him what you were doing. Right? And you got to pray that he grow in the same way that you grow. Right? That's that benefit of that son. Right? We don't.
While he lived, he saw and rejoiced in him.
Right?
And when he died, he was not sorrowful. He left behind him an avenger.
He left behind him what?
An avenger.
Right. So we said the city of refuge. Right? He left behind him an avenger. You know.
Against his enemies.
Against what?
Against his enemies.
Right. You're going to take up that plight. Right? Read on.
And one that shall requite kindness to his friends.
Right. And be good to his. If you was good with my pops, you good with me. That's how it works. You was good with my father, you good with me. You're a friend of the family. All right? If you read the scriptures, you always see, they will say, well, whose son are you? What's your lineage? And they knew your family or you was good. They knew your father, they knew your son. They have some connection to your family. You was good. Huh? All right. Hallelujah. All right. So we understand that this was part of our culture and part of our way. Okay? Hold on now. Did you get saluted yet? Good. All right. Great. You got to get recruited? You been saluted? All right. Yeah.
He that maketh too much of his son shall bind up his wounds.
Right.
And his bowels will be troubled at every cry. And horse not broken becometh headstrong, and a child left to himself will be willful.
That's what we willful. What that mean? Will be wild. Wild child. It's not what? Not corrected, not shown the way. So it's up to you, man. You got your sons, you got to lay that order down. Okay? A lot of times, in situations in society, our sons are growing without their fathers, without their fathers in their life. All right? You got to make it your business to be in their life. I know sometimes it's easier said than done. You know what I mean? Because you got these women in this kingdom that tend to hold the children as hostage. But still in all, we make the effort, we put the spirit forth, the Most High bless it, and let it be so. All right? At least if it's not so, it's not because you're not, that you're turning a blind eye to the will of the Most High. Okay? All right? So now let's go back. So that's that avenger that would come and deal with a matter, that you are, that you might have fell by the edge of someone's sword, accidentally. All right, that avenger will be looking for that person. Okay, let's pick it up.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 44. And this is the law which Moses set before the children of Israel. These are the testimonies and the statutes and the judgments which Moses spent unto the children of Israel after they came forth out of Egypt. And on this side Jordan, in the valley over against Beth Peor, in the land of Sihon, king of the Amorites, who dwelt at Heshbon, right, who Moses and the children of Israel smote. Right. After they came forth out of Egypt, and they possessed his land, and the land of Og, king of Bashan, 2 kings of the Amorites, which were on this side Jordan, toward the sun rising, from Aor, which is by the bank of the river Arnon, even unto Mount Sion, which is Hermon, and all the plain on this side Jordan eastward, even unto the sea of the plain, under the springs of Pisgah.
Who remembers the 3 tribes that held that land? I'm on. That's right, Gad, Reuben, and the half tribe of Manasseh. They held that land. They captured that land. Even though they kept it moving, they left their wives and their children behind to go now capture the rest of the land of Canaan with the rest of Israel. And then they're going to come back to that side of Jordan and dwell therein. Why did they want that land? Who remembers that? Gaza? What? The river? No. Not the river. No guessing questions, no guessings. Shamwan? What about the animals? Right, it was good for grazing. It was a plain. These are plains. Plains are flatlands. Okay? So there's good flatlands are good for your cattle to graze because the grass grows all over these flatlands. So it was good for what? For the cattle to graze, to raise their sheep and things of that sort that they had coming out of Egypt. So that's why they asked for that land, and the Most High asked Moses, the Moses went to the Most High, and saw that it was right. Chapter 5, verse 1.
And Moses called all Israel and said unto them, Hear, O Israel, the statutes and judgments which I speak in your ears this day,
right?
That ye may learn them and keep and do them. The Most High, our power, made a covenant with us in Horeb. The Most High made not this covenant with our fathers, but with us, even us, who are all of us here alive this day.
Right.
The Most High talked with you face to face in the mount out of the midst of the fire. I stood between the Most High and you at that time to show you the word of the Most High. For ye were afraid of my reason of the fire, and went not up into the mount, saying, I am the Most High, thy power, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage.
So what does he say? We're going into what? 12 commandments. The 10 commandments. The 10 commandments. Right? The 10 commandments is being spoken. Right? So he says, he begins and goes in. So Moses stood between what? The people and the Most High. He was that intercessor. Okay? Between the people and the Most High. And the Most High gave them all this word at the mouth. Right? You know?
Thou shalt have no other power before me. Thou shalt not make thee any graven image or likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in earth beneath, or that is in the waters beneath the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself unto them, nor serve them. For I, the Most High, thy power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of thy fathers, the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
Right.
And showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments.
Right, so we serve a jealous power. Right, that's why we went into it earlier today. We went into how you put him first. Right? You got to put the Most High first, because you start caring about things more than him, you provoke jealousy. And jealousy brings forth what? Wrath. Right? And wrath brings forth death. Okay? So we don't want to provoke the Most High to jealousy by what? Giving our strength over to anything more than Yah. Okay? He is our strength. So we give ourselves and our hearts willingly to do his will. Okay? Everything else get taken care of. Most I know what you need to get done, what needs to get done. And you'll find the time. That's why he said 6 days should I labor and do all that work. But the 7th day is the Sabbath. You can't come on the Sabbath, but now you got to do all this work. You got no time for the Most High. Right? You got to look at that. You got to balance yourself. Right? Read on.
Thou shalt not take the name of the Most High thy power in vain, for the Most High will not hold him guiltless and take his name in vain. Right. Keep the Sabbath day to sanctify it, as the Most High thy power hath commanded thee.
What does it mean to sanctify something? Separate, right? Set it apart. You got to sanctify this day, right, in your lives. Whatever you got going on, the sanctified day is coming in. That ceases, man. In order for you to do that successfully, you got to prepare. Right? Thursday is the most important day. Thursday. When the sun goes down on Thursday, you're entering what is called the day of preparation. That's when you're supposed to be figuring out, oh, how is my Sabbath going to come in? What I need to do? What am I missing? What am I trying to get done? That's when you're in full planning mode. The day of preparation. That's Thursday when that sun goes down. For a lot of us is when we get off the slave, if we work days, if we work nights, that while we're at the slave, whatever the case may be with your work schedule. But when that sun goes down on Thursday, that's when your mind's supposed to go right to the Sabbath. Anybody understand that? Because this will give you the opportunity to at least have a plan to come into the Sabbath. That you don't come running into the Sabbath, like you're surprised that it's coming in. But as you plan, you come walking into the Sabbath, ready and prepared. Right?
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Most High thy power. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy ox, nor thy donkey, nor thy any cattle, nor thou stranger that is within thy gates, that thou manservant and thy maidservant may rest as well as thou. Right, the
manservant and maidservant is supposed to rest. Everybody's supposed to be put to bed. Everybody's supposed to be put to rest. Okay? All right, take that from me. Everybody's supposed to be put to rest. That rest is not just for you, it's for the whole nation, for your whole family. Okay? Read on.
And remember thou wast a stranger, and remember thou wast a servant in the land of Egypt, and that the Most High thy power brought thee out thence through a mighty hand, and by a stretched out arm. Therefore the Most High thy power commanded thee to keep the Sabbath day.
Right.
Honor thy father and thy mother, as the Most High thy power hath commanded thee, that thy days may be prolonged, and that it may go well with thee in the land which the Most High thy power giveth thee. Thou shalt not murder, neither shalt thou commit adultery,
right.
Neither shalt thou steal, neither shalt thou bear false witness against thy neighbor, right. Neither shalt thou desire thy neighbor's wife, neither shalt thou covet thy neighbor's house, his field, his manservant, his maidservant, his ox, his donkey, or anything that is thy neighbor's.
What's another word for covet? Want. What else?
Envy.
You say envy? You can lead to that, okay? Lust. Okay? Lust to have a desire is another word. Right? We not desire the things that our neighbor have, that our brother have, our sister have. Okay? But every man, get his own blessing. Okay? But that covetousness can lead to adultery, can lead to stealing, can lead to killing, bearing false witness. All that rides on that covetous spirit. That covetous spirit, that's a sin of the mind. Okay? I can't see if you're coveting or not. But I can see if you're stealing, and when I ask you why you're stealing, I'm going to find out because you had a covetous spirit on it. Okay? Or if I can see that you, spirit of adultery on a brother, talking to him, you see, oh, okay, you have a covetous spirit on it. You watch what the man has. Okay? We have to do that. So all that rides on covetousness. And we look up all those sins. Covetousness can be the reason for all those things. Okay? So we got to be mindful, right, of that covetous spirit. That is a all here, man. That's why Mashiach told us, he says it was written in times past that what? Thou shalt not commit adultery. But I say, if you just look upon your neighbor's wife, okay, that means covetous spirit was here. Okay? And that's when you got to battle that sin. Right? Take it out of this part and your hands won't do it. Right? But you got to first take it out your mind. Right? That's where the battle's at, right here. Right? So let's read on.
These words the Most High spoke unto all your assembly in the mount, out of the midst of the fire, of the cloud, and of the thick darkness, with a great voice. And he added no more, and he wrote them into tables of stone, and delivered them unto me. And it came to pass, when ye heard the voice out of the midst of the darkness, for the mountain did burn with fire, that ye came near unto me, even all the heads of your tribes and your elders. And ye said, Behold, the Most High our power hath showed us his glory and his greatness, and we have heard his voice out of the midst of the fire. We have seen this day the Most High doeth talk with man, and he liveth. Now therefore, why should we die? For this great fire will consume us. We hear the voice of the Most High our power any more, then we shall die. For who is there of all flesh that hath heard the voice of the living power speaking out of the midst of the fire, as we have, and lived? Go thou near and hear all that the Most High our power shall say, and speak thou unto us all that the Most High our power shall speak unto thee, and we will hear it and do it. And the Most High heard the voice of your words, and when he spoke unto me, and the Most High said unto me, I have heard the voice of the words of this people, which have spoken unto thee. They have well said all that they have spoken.
Right. So he said that they spoke the right thing. They said the right thing. They have well said that everything the Most High says they will do. That's the covenant. Most High gave his commandment. We're going to do it. That's the deal. We fall short of the deal, right? We put ourselves in jeopardy. Okay? To this very day. Right? We don't.
Oh, that there were such an heart in them, that they would fear me and keep all my commandments away always, that it might be well with them and with their children forever. Go, say to them, get you into your tents again. But as for thee, stand thou here by me, and I will speak unto thee all the commandments and statutes and the judgments which thou shalt teach them, and they may do them in the land which I give them to possess. Ye shall observe to do therefore as the Most High your power hath commanded you. Ye shall not turn aside to the right hand or to the left. Ye shall walk in all the ways which the Most High your power hath commanded you, that ye may live, and that it may be well with you, and that ye may prolong your days in the land which ye shall possess. Now these are the commandments which the Most High, these are the commandments, the statutes, and the judgments which the Most High your power commanded to teach you, that ye might do them in the land whither ye go to possess it, right? That thou mightest fear the Most High your power, to keep all his commandments, statutes, and commandments, which I command thee, thou and thy son and thy son's son, all the days of thy life, and that thy days may be prolonged. Hear therefore, O Israel, and observe to do it, that it may be well with thee, and that ye may increase mightily, as the Most High your power, thy father, hath promised thee, in the land that floweth with milk and honey. Hear, O Israel, the power, our power, is one power.
Is what power?
Is one power.
Hear, O Israel, Yahweh our power is one power. So that is what is called the Shema. Shema Yahshua, Yahweh Elohim, Yahweh Akkad. When you hear that spoken, that's what we say. Hear, O Israel, Yahweh our power is one power. So he's always been one power. Nothing has changed. Right? Even Mashiach Yahweh had what? Reiterated this in Mark 12:29. All right, that Yahweh is one power. Okay, Paul spoke of this in Ephesians 4. Right, there is one body, one God, one Lord, one baptism, one. Okay, so that understanding of one, which also means what? Unity, unified as one. Okay, right. So we have to understand that there's no two powers. All right. Hamashiach Yahushua is not God, right? You know, they teach you that in churches, Christ is God and Christ and all that madness. That's wickedness. The three is one and one in the three, and the Trinity and all these different things they come out with. You know, that's not according to biblical text. All right. We have the Most High, and below the Most High is Yahushua. Right? And the Holy Spirit is the communicator between us and the Father. That's all it is. Okay, so when you understand that, then you understand these scriptures, you understand what's going on in the heavens. Okay, you know.
And thou shalt love the Most High thy power with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might. And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thy heart. And thou shalt teach them diligently. All right. Unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thy house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up.
How much are you doing this? Are you talking about the commandments when you lie down in the bed? When you're walking by the way, you sit at the table? You already think about it. Because sometimes we read these things, but then say, oh, am I doing this? Am I really doing this? And if you examine yourself and see that you're not, then you know there's some little changes you could make. Okay? The truth, following the Most High is true. Being true, you got to be true to yourself too. Be in the truth, you got to be true to yourself. You got to say, am I really doing this? We're quick to see what the scriptures say. Correct somebody else, but are we really doing this? We're talking about self-examination. Okay? Hold that, give me 2 Corinthians 13. Cover this. Examine us. That's what it is. 13:5? Yeah.
2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 5. Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith.
Right.
Prove yourselves. Know ye not your own selves?
Don't you know your own self? Real.
How that Mashiach Yahushua is in you.
Right.
Except ye be reprobates.
Reprobates. Right. Reprobate minded. Double minded. Back and forth. Okay. So you got to check yourself. That's when we go over these portions and these laws and these commands that the Most High has given us. Constantly check yourself. Am I doing this? Oh man, you say we got to do this. We should be talking about it while we walk. We should be at the table. Am I doing this? I'm not saying that's all you're going to talk about, but say, can you recollect occurrences when you was in the bed talking about scripture? And if you can't recollect occurrences, then it's something you can work on. All right, it's something you can add to your righteousness. Okay, read on.
But I trust that ye shall know. But I trust that ye shall know that we are not reprobates. Now I pray to the Most High that ye do no evil.
Right.
Not that we should appear approved, but that ye should do that which is honest, though we be as reprobates.
Right. That you do which is honest. Okay, honesty. Extremely important in this truth. Let's be honest. If you ain't got it, then you got it. If you got it, you got it. If you struggle, struggle. If you master it, master it. All right? Scripture say you don't supposed to boast of knowledge you don't have. Okay? So let's be honest in this truth. Okay? That's what's going to build us up ultimately. That's what's going to give you longevity. Right? Give you something to work on. When you start boasting up yourself too much, you start thinking, oh yeah, I know all the precepts. I got it. Right? But yet you fall short of being honest with yourself. Okay, so that's what the examination is for. You're looking for the honest opinion of yourself. Now go back to Deuteronomy. That's right. We're in chapter 6, and we read to teach diligently, verse 8.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 8. And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thy head.
Right. Hands.
And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thy hand, and they shall be as a frontlets between thy eyes.
Right.
and thou shalt write them upon the posts of thy house and on thy gates.
Everybody got the law on the door at their house? Put the law on your door, man. Right? You get 10 commandments, you put it on your door. Put it next to your door. Just like when you see that little, I got one over here. It's called a mezuzah. And you might see Amalek rocking with it, but it's a way of putting the law on your door. All right? I had some over here. I don't think I have any more. But you see it's nailed up on the side of the door. You got one outside. When you come out the door, you're going to see it on the side of the door. What's in there, supposed to be in there is the scroll of the Torah. And that represents the law being on your door. Okay? Every time you pass it, you see it's a reminder to keep the laws. His household keeps laws. Wickedness is not supposed to come up in here. Okay? The wickedness comes in here, it's going to be put out of here. Right? That's when you get the law on the door. Okay? Sometimes we have the whole 10 commandments on the door. Right? Now, I'm not talking about that little thing. I just put the whole law on the door. Okay? You can put that. Print it out, frame it, put it on your door. Done? It's a reminder every time you come to and from your house. Go ahead.
Is there a difference between putting it on the inside or the outside of your door?
I put it on both sides.
Yeah.
But if you got an inside one, don't put the inside one outside. It's going to get jacked up.
Yeah.
Right? But if you got an outside one, put it outside. Right? The difference is it got to be on the door. That's the reality. Whether it be an inside, outside, both sides. But every time you go and come, you see it, you pass it, you be a reminder of the Lord. All right? I remember coming up, brothers used to have commandments all through their house, every wall. It's like, it's like a museum walking through the Bible. Right? Verses, look at it. Wash your hands, the verses, look at that. Everywhere you go is verses. Like, damn. But listen, I'm not mad at it. That's a beautiful thing if you can accomplish it. You know what I mean? Put the law concerning dietary in your kitchen, law concerning the bedroom, law concerning cleanliness in the bathroom. Why not? Put the laws all over. That's your law. Most I gave it to you. Okay? So engage yourself with it. You know what I mean? Put it in your car. Have it hanging from your people hanging dice. They're hanging all stuff from the rearview mirror. You know, when the kids can be hanging along. Okay? Something to remind you, constant reminders. We need those reminders as people. But Satan don't stop reminding us to be wicked. Right? We went over that last night. Satan will always remind you to be wicked. Okay, he's going to come at you 12 different ways. Every minute of the day. You have to work to remind yourself to be righteous. Nobody's going to do that for you. Right? That's not going to be pre-built, ready-made righteousness. Right? Wickedness is ready-made. You know, you want to. What's the next pagan holiday coming up? Labor Day, right? Labor Day after this, right? Labor Day, the next pagan or worldly holiday, I should say. The Labor Day is not for world, it's not pagan. It's going to come from that time period. But worldly holiday coming up. You don't got to do nothing but show up. Everything is set up for you. You want to go to the 100? Back in the day, Brooklyn, what? Eastern Parkway? You know what I'm saying? Ding, 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 ding. You're walking down the street, everything is set up. All you got to do is show up. Put the scarf on, and wave your hand. You the group. Now you're going to keep the law. What you got to do now? We have to build this tabernacle from the ground up, or there won't be no tabernacle. Okay? We got to get every artifact, everything put together. We got to be in the process of the building of the tabernacle. Every week we've been talking about the tabernacle, leading up to the tabernacle. Did you get your tent? Right? Are we making a schedule? Did you what time you going to be there? It takes work to do righteousness. Wickedness is already set up for you. All you got to do is show up, pay your fee. You in the wickedness, everybody else, right? Biggest decision is what you're going to be, right? But with righteousness, we got to meticulously work hard, and we got to manifest this tabernacle. Or else there won't be no tabernacle. He's not going to build tabernacles for you. These nations ain't going to set it up for you. We got to set it up for ourselves. Everybody understand that? So it's on us. If you have a good tabernacle, think about what did you do to enhance that tabernacle. Okay? What am I going to do to make the tabernacle great this year? Because it's on us, man. Okay? People are going to come. We represent the Most High. That's his high holy day that he gave it unto the children of Israel. Right? We represent the Father. So we have to make that tabernacle what it's supposed to be. If there's decorations out there, we have to do it. If there's none, we didn't do it. If there's good food, we got to cook it. If there's no food, guess what? We failed to bring the food. So we don't have nobody else to blame. This is the beginning of understanding what it means to be a free people, a free nation. That slave mentality is everything prepared for you. All right? You showed up to work, and that's all you had to do. They gave you your food when to eat in time. They told you when to sleep. They told you when to do everything. But you say you want to be free. Well, free means that you got to make your own decisions. But you got to be able to organize, plan, set up, execute all this. That we have a glorious tabernacle. Okay? I trust God that we're going to have a glorious tabernacle. Okay? All right, but they can't do it. We got to do it together. All right, we got to do it together. I've been asking every week who reserved their tents. I'm hoping when I ask that this week, it's going to have a few more brothers than last week. There's just a few more than the week before. Tabernacles is coming upon us. Don't come to me the 23rd. It's Tabernacles tomorrow. Don't ask me that question because I ain't answering it. I ain't going to answer you. Because you should know from now up until the 24th. The 24th, what's like that? They'll ask me on the 3rd or the 2nd. What is Tabernacles? Because Tabernacles on the 3rd. I'm looking up with the summit in my head. That's another thing we got to talk about, the summit, right? But be prepared for October 3rd for the tabernacle. They'll ask me on the 2nd. Is the tabernacle tomorrow? You already know what it is. October 3rd. All right? You should be preparing yourself all this time. Right? We're going to ask a little bit later who's going to the summit. What's up with that? Who's rolling? If you're rolling, let us know so we can make new arrangements for you. Okay? But that van is leaving here on the 23rd in the evening. It's leaving. If you're on it, great. If you're not on it, you missed it. So make sure that you be a part of, everything that's going on in Israel as much as you can. All right? So let's read on.
Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 10. And it shall be, when the Most High thy power shall have brought thee into the land which he swore unto thy fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give thee great and goodly cities, which thou biddest not, and horse and houses full of all good things, right, which thou buildest not.
Right, so how you got a house full of good things and you didn't put anything in there? Right? That's the Most High right there. Hallelujah. That's what you say. You walk in there and go, hallelujah. Everything is here that I need. Most High provide. Right?
And wells digged, which thou diggest not.
Right?
Vineyards and olive trees, which thou plantest not.
Man.
And when thou shalt have eaten and be full, then beware lest thou forget the Most High, which brought thee forth out the land of Egypt from the house of bondage.
Right, so don't get fat and happy and forget about the Most High. He's going to provide all of that for us. Dwelling in houses that they built, and we were coming into the land, the Canaanite land was already developed. This was not an undeveloped city. This city was developed. It had, like I said, everything that was needed, fully furnished with the things that's needed. It was not a wilderness. Most I took it from them and gave it to you. And you just dwelt therein. Right? And just continue to enhance it, or the case may be. But that's the blessing of Yah. I'll give you what you need, everything that comes with it. All right, Rito?
Thou shalt fear the Most High thy power, and serve him, and shall swear by his name. You shall not go after other powers, or the powers of the people which are around about you.
Right?
For the Most High thy power is a jealous power among you, lest the anger of the Most High thy power be kindled against thee, and destroy thee from off the face of the earth.
Go on.
Ye shall not tempt the Most High your power, as he tempted him in Massa. Ye shall diligently,
right?
Ye shall diligently keep the commandments of the Most High your power, and his testimonies and his statutes, which he hath commanded thee, and thou shalt do that which is right and good in the sight of the Most High, that it may be well with thee, and that thou mayest go in and possess the good land which the Most High sware unto their fathers, to cast out all thine enemies from before thee, as the Most High hath spoken. And when thy son asketh thee in time to come, saying, what mean the testimonies and the statutes and the judgments which the Most High our power hath commanded you?
Right. So now your son's asking, why are you doing all this? Read on.
Then thou shalt say unto thy son, we are Pharaoh's bondmen in Egypt.
We were
Pharaoh's bondmen in Egypt.
Right.
And the Most High brought us out of Egypt with a mighty hand.
Right.
And the Most High showed signs and wonders and great and sore unto Egypt upon Pharaoh and upon all his household were before us, before our eyes. And he brought us out from thence, that he might bring us in to give us the land which he sware unto our fathers. And the Most High commanded us to do all these statutes, to fear the Most High our power, for our good ways, for our good always, that we might preserve us alive, as it is at this day.
Right.
And it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments before the Most High our power, as he hath commanded us.
Right. So we gotta keep his commandments. Man. That's our righteousness. We have no righteousness without the commandments. If you think you're righteous and you don't keep the commandments, you're fooling yourself. You're not righteous. Right? Right? You're not righteous. Okay? You got people in this world, I don't bother nobody, I don't hurt nobody, therefore I'm good. You're not good. You're not righteous. It might be true, you might not hurt anybody, but you're not righteous. Okay? Understand that you're dealing with wickedness. Okay? Read on.
For the Most High thy power shall bring thee into the land which is whither thou goest to possess it, and have cast out many nations before thee, the Hittites, and the Girgashites, and the Amorites, and the Canaanites, and the Perizzites, and the Hittites, and the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou. And when the Most High thy power shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor show mercy unto them.
Right.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thou daughters, thou shalt not give unto his son, or his daughter, thou shalt not take unto thy son.
Read first Ezra 8 and 49. We're not supposed to marry these nations. That's sin to the Most High Yah. Okay? That's sin. You said, look at these nations, thinking you're going to have relations with these nations, that's wickedness. Okay? Against the law of the Most High. First Ezra 8 and 69.
The book of First Ezra, chapter 8, verse 69. The nation of Israel,
right,
the princes, the priests, and Levites have not put away from them the strange people of the land.
Right, so the nation of Israel was what? Sleeping with these strange nations. Making marriages with them. You know?
Nor the pollutions of the Gentiles, to wit, of the Canaanites, Hittites, the Perizzites, the Jebusites, and the Moabites.
The same group he just said not to marry, you know?
Egyptians and Edomites. For both they and their sons have married with their daughters, and the holy seed is mixed with the strange people of the land. And from the beginning of this matter, the rulers and of the great men have been partakers of this iniquity. And as soon as I heard these things, I rent my clothes and the holy garment, and pulled off the hair from off my head, and beer, and sat me down sad and very heavy. So all they that were then moved at the word of the Most High power of Israel assembled unto me, whilst I mourned for the iniquity, for I sat still full of heaviness until the evening sacrifice. Then rising up from the fast with my clothes and the holy garment rent, and bowing my knees and stretching forth my hands unto the Most High.
Right, just pray to the Most High. Come on.
I said, O Most High, I am confounded and ashamed before thy face. For our sins are multiplied above our heads, and our ignorance have reached up unto heaven.
Right, our ignorance reached up into heaven. Why? Because we was made with these nations. We were having children with them, and the seed was mixing, and all type of things was going on. But that's how we have it today, that Israel could look like anybody. We got to be very mindful of that. Because we've been doing this from way back in this time, mixing amongst these nations, mixing our seed amongst these nations. Because that Israelite man have seed with that Moabite woman. What is that baby? Israelite, right? Say that Israelite baby, that baby's an Israelite, and that baby then grows up, has a child, and have a man child. What nation is that baby? You see what's happening there? You get further and further away from your heritage, but you still see the Israel. So the Most High start calling the people back, you're going to start seeing people. Some people come back and look like, I ain't too sure about that, but he look like. And it can't have under investigation. Right? It's got to look like Moab, or look like Elam. Right? But that don't mean they're not Israel. You got to be careful with that spirit. Okay? Right? Thinking like DJ Khaled, like an Arab. Right? But that cat probably Israel. Yeah, who knows? I don't know, but you say he probably is. So you gotta be very mindful. Okay? That our seed has been mixed. The Most High told us not to do it, but it's done, it's been done. Okay? That's prophecy. Okay, our seed has been mingled amongst the nations, so we can pick up their attributes. Give me Hosea 8 and 8. Drop Ezra, yeah, Hosea 8 and 8.
The book of Hosea, chapter 8, verse 8. Israel is swallowed up. Now shall they be among the Gentiles.
Read that again.
Israel is swallowed up. Now shall they be among the Gentiles.
Right, Israel is swallowed up. They be among the Gentiles. We know what? Mixed in with the other nations. You know?
As a vessel wherein is no pleasure.
But when we get amongst them, we still the curses don't get mixed up. You still gonna be under the curses. That's all the time you might see somebody you might think is Esau, but he in the hood jacked up just like you. What are you doing here? So you gotta wonder sometimes, like, you gotta check that person out. Mannerisms out. Man, tell me about your history. Where you from? You might find out just you thought he was Esau, but what? He Ephraim or Vanessa or King be Gad, Reuben, right? Could even be Judah. The reason why I went to those other tribes, the northern tribes, because why their hair texture and things of that sort is different. You know what I mean? So you can really mistake them for another nation. You ain't talking to them and seeing what they've been through, what they're going through, what they think. Oh, you're not Israel. Okay? So we can't look at things at face value and think we know for sure that's Israel. But the scriptures gave us how to determine that. 1 John 4 and 1. 1 John 4 and 1.
The book of 1 John, chapter 4, verse 1. Beloved, Believe not every spirit.
Don't believe every spirit. Don't believe somebody, hey, I'm an Israelite. You don't have to believe that, you know.
But try the spirits, whether they are of the Most High.
But you got to try that spirit, whether it be of the Most High. You got to say, are you Israel for real? Are you the nation? You try that spirit. We see how that person act, that mannerism. But remember, what was separated from Rebecca's bowels was two manner of people. You always got to keep that in the back of your mind. That Esau and Israel, right, are two manner of people. They think differently. They move differently. They have a different thought pattern. You got to look at that. You can't let those things go undiscerned. All right? Don't let those things go undiscerned. Just say, I didn't know. The Spirit is telling you, you better look at the Spirit, not just at the flesh. Everybody understand that? You better look at how somebody's talking, what they've been through, what their parents been through. Look at their lineage. And say, you could be Israel. Or you could not be Israel. You know what I mean? You'll know when you speak to that person. You know when you go through these laws, statutes, and commandments if this person is of Yah or not. Okay? The scriptures say, my sheep hear my voice and they hearken. But what they don't understand is it may not be right away. They might hear the voice a few times over before they hearken. Okay? That's the understanding. Okay, let's go back now to Deuteronomy. Let's finish up.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 4.
Yeah.
For they will turn away down sun from following me.
That's how you know you're dealing with another nation. Because they're going to constantly try to get you away from the Most High. They say, oh man, you don't want to deal with that guy. Those are bad guys. They won't be able to see the truth. Okay, we know.
That they may serve other powers. So will the anger of the Most High be kindled against you and destroyed thee suddenly. But thus shall ye deal with them. Ye shall destroy their altars and break down their images and cut down their groves and burn their graven images with fire.
What?
With fire.
With fire. So we're not only just going to get from among these nations, but we want to burn all their images. Did that stop then? What we should do with their images now? Huh? We can't really. What do you say? Burn them? Burn them? No. I don't want y'all to get locked up. Right? Get a 1 Corinthians 10:5.
Casting down all imaginations. Either 10:5 from the first or 2 Corinthians 10:5. 2 Corinthians 10:5.
2 Corinthians 10:5.
The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 10, verse 5.
Read.
Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of the Most High.
Right, that's why we speak against every other entity or deity or God. We speak against it because the Bible said we got to cast it down. We ain't supposed to say, have respect unto these things. I got no respect unto Krishna or Buddha or the Pope or any of this nonsense. I got no respect for that. We cast those things down. Why? Because they exalt themselves against the knowledge of the Most High. Because the first of all the commandments is what? There's what? The first of the 10 commandments is what? There is no other God. So anything claiming to be God needs to be cast down. Anything claiming to be God is against the power, the true power. That's on the 10 commandments. That's commandment 1. So we cast down all those things. Read on.
And bringing into captivity every thought to obedience.
Right. Right. And what we teach obedience. Obedience to what? You need rules to be obedient. What are these rules for? Commandments. To be obedient to those commandments. This is what we teach. Read.
And having in the readiness to avenge all disobedience.
And when we see somebody going on, we're going to tell them that they're going on. The scriptures say, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet. Show my people their transgressions. So that's why our job is to go and show them and tell them that you're doing wickedly. And you have to stop. You have to come back to the Most High. You have to repent. Okay, go back to Deuteronomy now. So back then we burnt all their images, but now we just cast them down in the side of the people. People worshiping Mary, mother of Christ. When you read the Bible, they worship Mary. Or we were told to worship some Mary. No, that's wicked. Right.
Verse 6. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Most High thy power. The Most High thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Right.
Above all people.
Where?
Above all people.
Above all people, we are.
That are upon the face of the earth.
That's what we're supposed to say. That's what you got to think of yourself. Above all people upon the face of the earth. So that you should have what? You should have biggest expectations for yourself. Right? We don't.
The Most High did not set his love upon you, nor chose you, because you were more in number than any people.
Right.
For you were the fewest of all people.
Right.
But because the Most High loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he has sworn unto your fathers, after the Most High brought you out with a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen, from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. Know therefore that the Most High thy power, he is power and faithful power, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations. And he repayeth them that hate him to their face to destroy them. He will not be slack to him that hated him. He will repay him to his face.
Wow. He will repay him to his face. Man. To his face. Man. One more verse, man.
Thou shalt therefore the commandments. Thou shalt therefore keep the commandments and the statutes and the judgments which I command thee this day to do them.
Yeah, to do them. So thou shalt therefore keep them. And that ends the portion for the Shabbat day. Give the Most High hand. Hallelujah. A lot of instruction, a lot of motivation, a lot of instruction is given. You know, Deuteronomy is a reiteration of the law. A lot of laws were mentioned already in Numbers and Leviticus, but they go back into it in Deuteronomy to give you more understanding. So it's truly a blessing. So, announcements. What do we have in the announcement list? The summit. The summit. North Carolina. Okay. Raleigh, North Carolina. We got a band leaving from down here. We leave it on the 23rd in the evening. And we ride it up. And we're going to check in North Carolina. And then we have 4 days of events. And we're coming back on a Sunday. We'll be back late that Sunday. You know, probably around 10 o'clock or so in the evening. The summit, this is the 8th? 9th? Summit. We had quite a few. It's going to be a beautiful thing, this summit. It's going to be a great event. So we ask everybody that can fit the bill and can, sacrifice to come through. Rooms, like $50 a night for the room. So if you share a room, well, that's $25 a night. If it's 3 of you, you know the math, right? The rooms are $50 a night, 4 nights. Okay? To get in the band, we ask a donation of about $60 or we're going to ride. Okay? So, donation $60 to ride, and, maybe we can chip for some gas up the road, but that's to cover the rental of the vehicle. We're a 15-passenger band. So far, we have 6 people in the van, 7. 7 people in the van. So 15 passengers. Of course, we got bags and stuff like that, so we try to cap it probably at 12 passengers. So we leave some space that last row for more luggage and things like that. So probably going to cap it at 12. Right? We like to at least get 10. You know? North Carolina, 4 days. Okay. By show of hands, anybody here interested in going? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So the 4 of you, we need to come right after service so we can talk about the actual detail of dollars and cents and everything. I can show you address and everything. You know, we can bring the funds and how we can make this happen. Good? All right. Tabernacles. Tabernacles. Who has reserved their tent for tabernacles? Who has, that's it? What is going on? Shamala, what's up? Shabbat, what's going on? Tabernacles. Reserve your tent from now. At least reserve for a couple days. If you don't want to reserve for the whole week, but lock your tent in before they be at. What we gonna see? Y'all don't get all the tents. This is strategic. This is why we got to get the tents early. You want to have the tent. We got 5 Israelite families. We got a Moabite. We got a Jebusite. We got some Amorites, and then we got Israelites over here. That's the abomination. That's why we got to get in there early and just pay for your tent. The tent is what? I'm gonna take $35. $35 a night. Pay for 3 nights. Lock in the Friday, Saturday, Sunday at least. Lock that in. So that nobody can't get in between the camp. And then work on other days. You can do that. You can always add days. Right? Get that Friday, Saturday, Sunday locked in so nobody's tent is between the tents. Man. Now I know we got 10, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Who has 8? You see? Moab. Just like I thought. Right? Who got 8? Who got 9? I think Mike Allah got 9. I think Mike Allah got 9. But nobody got 8, man. Huh?
She doesn't know what number 10 she is.
You don't know your number 10? All right, we got find out. Huh? Hopefully you got 8.
She said it's either 7 or 8.
Well, hopefully you got. Well, he got 7, so you gotta have 8. All right. So okay, we got all the way to 8 then. I know we got 9. So now we're looking for what? 10. Somebody got to reserve 10, man. But that's good. You getting 10 or what? Huh? You gonna try? I'm gonna do it. That's it, man. Get with your brothers. Come on. 3 y'all. That's cheap. $30 a night. 3 people splitting it. Right? But you know how to do it. You got to collect that cash up front. You know what I mean? You learn your lesson from that. Right? So collect it up front. And then reserve 10. Right? But reserve it. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay to sleep here. All right? This tent ain't free. Okay, but those that have the funds reserve the tent, man. It's right there. We're not far from here. Quiet Waters Park. Quiet Waters Park. Okay. I got mine. I got both my tents. So everybody get theirs, man. Lot man, get your tent, huh?
Yeah, I got one.
Huh? You got 7? Shemswan. What tent you say you have? Nah, they already lost 7. They got 7. Yeah. I think Michael Allen got 9. You know what? You can move around. You know what I mean? I'm sure that the good people in 7 won't mind you fishing by the 10. They try to run you away like, hey, brother, you can fish, but you can't fish here, brother. I don't think it's that kind of situation. I think you'll be able to fish wherever you want to fish. You know? But it's all good. But Amos was good, huh? Huh? I'm 1. Huh? Who you pointing at? To Zion? Talking over. But pay it over. Reserve that tank, man. Get together. Right? Remember, it's easier to come together. You come together, it's a light thing, man. You know what I mean? If you come together, it can literally end up costing $10 a night. Because you can easily fit 4 people in the tent, man. It's a big tent, not no small tent, man. You can easily fit 4 people. It's not no small tent, trust me. Yeah, it's already set up. It's already set up. In fact, I'm calling it a tent, but it's more like it's like a cabin.
It's like,
yeah, it's more like a cabin, a small cabin. I don't want to call it a cabin because cabin is bigger. But like a small cabin. It's like a cross between a tent and a cabin. Right? So it's 10 by 10, 10 foot by 10 feet. Got space, man. You know what I'm saying? You come, you bring your rug, put your rug down, you bring your sleeping, whatever you sleep in, an air mattress, a cot, or sleeping bag, whatever. You do your thing, man. I just advise everybody get a rug, get a 10 by 10 rug to lay on the bottom of that, and you'll be a lot more comfortable with that rug. All right. We're in 5 or 6.
5 and 6.
Yeah, 5 or 6. Or 4 and 5. What are those 2? 4 or 5 or 5 or 6? I think it's 4 or 5. Because Moshe got 3.
She has 7.
He's right next to them. You got a 2 right next to Moshe. So if he got 5 or 6, he got 4 or 5. No, 3, because the first 2 are teepees. So you gotta start with 3. But he got 3 and 4, we got 5 and 6. You got 7. Okay. All right, so whatever announcement we got, when's the next new moon? No. Can't be able to. We can put up like gazebo type things, which we can put up. But when we do it outside and we got 2 covering, we can't put in a sleeping tent. Right? That's why they provide the tents. They don't want a bunch of tents on them. But you can put up like gazebos type situation. So we're gonna put up some of those with food and tables for when you're going outside of the tent. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to get their joint, man. Get with your peoples. See, you don't have one. Everybody that don't have one, get together and get one. You'll see it become a lot cheaper. And let the strong bear the infirmities of the weak. That's what Scripture says. Right? Be your brother's keeper. If the brother ain't got it, you can't say, well, you ain't got it, man. All right, too bad, man. Tabernacles next year. No, let the brother come in the tent, man. Let him hit you on the leg. All right? Get the tents going. We gotta get these things. We should have this whole park lot. We got enough brothers in this camp that whole park be locked down. That's why I did a 15 tents in the park. We should have all 15 locked down. Okay. The amount of camp, the amount of brothers we got in this sanctuary. So we definitely need to step it up, get it done. Right? Even the sisters, if you're a sister, you got a tent. There's another sister, she's single, she don't have a tent. Get with her. Let her know you got a tent. Give me a little break on my tent. Make sure that everybody's keeping this tabernacle. Okay. We got to make sure that we all keep it. Right? We got to make sure. Nobody's going to do it for us, man. I keep telling you. Christmas, all you gotta do is show up, man. The tree is there, everything is there. It ain't like that when you do the laws of the Most High. Nothing is there for you. You have to create it. Okay? You gotta read and manifest it. Right? You gotta go somewhere and get the goodly boughs and the trees and cover the branches and you wanna if you wanna get your own tent, it's like that. If you want to get your own tent, there is another area that you can put your own tent. It's not in the same area where these tents are, but you can definitely go out into the other area where they allow tents to be pitched, and you can get that area out there. If you want to put your own tent. Yes, there is an area for that. You just asked the answer. You really had no reason for asking the question. Who has no tent? That's good. Okay. So yeah, you go out, you go on that side. I think they call it the primitive side, but you put your own tent out there and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? They go home and use the bathroom water and stuff. And I said, hey, listen, get back with nature. Bathe in the river. Take the bath in the river. Primitive, man, going way back. I still need a shower, stuff like that. So we're gonna be on that side. But nevertheless, let's finish locking them all down. Come? Time is coming up, man. We don't have a lot of time. All right? Time is coming up. It's the 5th, man. This is the 24th. No, I'm sorry, I keep doing that. It's the 3rd. It's 1 month. 1 month from today. Make sure you're ready, man. Okay? Always time. Your East are always camping and stuff. They're always outside. So you know they're gonna be they're gonna lock the tents down. Esau is out there every week. We gotta lock that whole tent. Other people keep the tabernacles too. We out there last year. There's some other families keeping tabernacles. All right, Jakes, you know, they ain't know, but they will keep the tabernacle. So don't think that these tents gonna sit out there waiting on you. Man. Gotta get them while they get them, or you can get it. All right. Any other announcements? Block? The next new moon. What is that? Next new moon is what? I think it's like the I think like the day before we leave to the summer or something like that. I think the day before the summer. Maybe the 23rd or 22nd. Maybe 21st. Yeah, I think the 21st. So we got some time. We got some time for that. All right, so we're going to send the prayers, praise Yerushalayim, praise the Most High, and we're going to close out the service. Come? Hallelujah. Imagine we're putting out your roster, stand and face Jerusalem. Hallelujah!
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 Who's the power?
Yahweh's power.
Who's the power?
Yahweh's power.
By Hashem?
Yahweh's power.
By Hashem?
Yahweh's power.
Kuras, kuras, kuras.
Kuras, kuras, kuras.
Kuras, kuras, kuras.
Kuras, kuras, kuras.
Holy, holy, holy.
Holy, holy, holy.
Is the name.
Is the name.
Of Manoah.
Manoah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Holy, holy, holy.
Holy, holy, holy.
Is the name.
Is the name.
Of Mashiach.
Mashiach.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
From Manoah Yahweh.
From Manoah Yahweh.
From Manoah Yahweh.
From Manoah Yahweh.
From Mashiach Yahushua.
From Mashiach Yahushua.
From Mashiach Yahushua.
From Mashiach Yahushua.
From Yahshua. Yasharala. One Yasharala. Rakatha Yahweh. Bahashem. Hamashiach. Yahushua. Hawa'ah. Delanoah. Hashabbat. Barcelona. Baruchashah. Shemai. Zachariah. Barak. Barapah. Akazak. Ramadan. Basmaiah. Akim. Akwakim. Baruchashah. Yahweh. Bahashem. Hamashiach. Yahushai. Yochak. Shaitan. Yochak. Shaitan. Yochak. Ho. Right. Rahayim. Yochak. Ho. Right. Rahayim. All praises be to the power and might of the Jacob of Israel. We thank Yahweh for giving us this Shabbat day. We thank Yahweh for blessing us, healing us, strengthening us, by keeping us safe under the wings of thy angels. Father, we tell you how we have to continue to kill Satan and all his evil devices, that he get no win over the children of Israel. Father, we tell you how we continue to bless that little sanctuary, the light is young. Continue to bless all our families. Send an angel to camp around, put a hedge around all the families that face Shabbat, with their hands held high in submission, knowing only through a Mashiach Yahushua shall all things be made possible. Heavenly Father, continue to use the light of Zion to bring Yaakov again to thee. Continue to bless us. Continue to build us up in righteousness. All this we ask in the name of thy Son, Mashiach Yahushua. Let all that have breath praise Yahweh. Hallelujah. Let all that have breath praise Yahweh. Hallelujah. Bahashem, Hamashiach Yahushua, the one to be out. Amen. What's our hand? We are. In the mouth of faith, Yahweh will make the praise. In the mouth of faith, Yahweh will make the praise. In the mouth of faith, Yahweh will make the praise. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Oh, yeah. In the mouth of faith, Yahweh will make the praise. In the mouth of faith, Yahweh will make the praise. In the mouth of faith, Yahweh will make the praise. In the mouth of faith, Yahweh will make the praise. In the mouth of faith, Yahweh will make the praise. In the mouth of faith, Yahweh will make the praise. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah, hallelujah. Yahweh's heart to be the ruler. Our enemies shall fall. Right before our feet, on the saints go marching on. On the saints marching on and on and on and on. While the saints go marching on. While the saints go marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah, hallelujah, Yahweh, want to be our ruler. Our enemies are fall, while we go me, while the saints go marching on. While the saints go marching on and on and on and on. While the saints go marching on. While the saints go marching on. There's no power like God, bringing up the universe, always moving, when all is nothing else. Amen. Hallelujah. 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 Amen. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Put it down. Put it down. There's no power like power. Breaking of that was saying shalom. Shalom.